Once the fourth best pilot in the NCC Air Wing, he was destined for a career in the armed forces when life took an unexpected turn. A rare form of arthritis left him bedridden and in excruciating pain. Doctors doubted he would ever walk again. But where some saw an end, he saw a beginning. Not only did he walk, he embarked on an epic adventure mapping the length of the Ganges, from its source in the Himalayas to where it joins the sea in West Bengal. Nearly 3,000 kilometers, powered solely by his own will and strength. This is the story of Rency Thomas, who turned his struggles into strength, charting a course through one of the world's most sacred rivers. A journey that took him from the valleys of personal despair to the pinnacles of human achievement. The inspiration for this adventure came to Rency in 2015. He was leading a group of explorers on a motorboat along the Ganges, in what was likely the first source-to-sea expedition. However, along the way, it struck him just how interesting it would be to do this expedition in a human-powered way. That's where this desire blossomed. At the beginning of every year, he yearned to fulfill this dream, but then again, obstacles were plenty. Finally, the catalyst for chasing the dream came by way of another devastating arthritis attack. It was December 2022 and Rency was in Kerala to attend the death anniversary of his mother. The emotional and physical toll of this attack left him completely drained. All his joints were affected and he lost mobility in a few fingers. Rency was scared. Also, he knew that he simply had to finish the expedition, his biggest dream, very soon. Despite worsening health, Rency's resolve only strengthened. With a wealth of experience in outdoor sports and a passion for adventure, he prepared for the journey of a lifetime. Though the trek was to begin in October 2023, it was delayed due to financial constraints. This was worrying, as Gomukh, the source of the Ganges, usually gets closed due to snowfall in the second half of October. Thankfully, that year, it only closed in early November. By then, Rency had already begun, but he couldn't heave a sigh of relief just yet, for this expedition was fraught with challenges. While navigating the difficult terrain to Devaprayag, the derailleur of his mountain bike got damaged, resulting in a crash. Breaking a part of this advanced bike in this remote region meant days of delay. This leg of the journey to Rishikesh was arguably the most challenging. However, Rency skillfully navigated the white water stretches, some reaching up to grade 4 difficulty with seamless ease. After that, it was almost still water. The Ganges becomes very flat. While this could likely mean less difficulty, that's not the case. This is the longest stretch of the expedition, a nearly 2,000 kilometer journey. Rency was paddling through the Gangetic plain, where if the river is about 1-2 kilometers wide, the next 5 are marshy, wet terrain. Also, the river divides into many channels. Of them, only 1 or 2 are active. The rest are false channels. He couldn't rely on GPS or satellite imagery, as every year after the monsoon, the river changes course completely. 8 monsoons were over since the last time Rency came this way. Further compounding the situation was fog, which caressed the river, reducing visibility some days to less than 50 meters. Rency lost a lot of days on account of this. Accompanying the fog was also a slew of psychological challenges that chipped away at Rency's spirit. But he says in his interview with TNIE that some unseen power pushed him on. It was as if the river goddess herself was showing him the path. To make up for the challenges that it threw Rency's way, Ganges also opened up its bosom of wonders. Sights of dolphins, the close knitting of communities that sustain off the river, colonies of migratory birds, stretches of golden-hued farmland as far as the eyes can see. There's a lot of talk about how polluted the Ganges is. Rency tells us that we have to also talk about how beautiful the river is. He believes that doing so would spur more people to safeguard the Ganges, considered the lifeline of the country. On February 6, 2024, after 95 days of adventure, Rency was at Ganga Sagar, where the Ganges meets the sea. He had travelled a total of 2,700 kilometers, solo, human-powered, along the mighty sacred river, all while overcoming the difficulties imposed by his medical condition. It is a feat TNIE believes deserving of a Guinness World Record. Rency tells us that the main aim of this adventure is to showcase to all that even those with arthritis are capable of big, extraordinary things. Rency and his wife Ponni are now planning to release a documentary of the journey to spread this message further. We look forward to that, Rency. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. May we all find our Ganges to tame, pushing beyond the limits of what we believe is possible.